So as we're walking, I'll just give you guys some information. Right now, we have a little over 600,000 square feet. We've got about 840 people here. We run 2 shifts in assembly. We run 3 shifts in molding. So we've got a lot of room for expansion. We have a lot of capacity, open capacity to be able to grow within the building. We've actually had 5 different expansions since this building's been around. And that corporate office that you guys just saw that we just walked through, that was built last year.
It's nice.
So, I love it. I love it. I'll tell you what's really important to me, and I get excited. You guys will have to put up with me for 2 hours because I get excited about this stuff. We invest in people. We invest in the company. I love that. That's why I stay here. That's why I'm going to be here for the career. We care about people. I want to see smiles on people's face when we walk through. I want to make sure people understand we're going to invest money to make sure they're better. We're going to invest money in automation to make sure that we keep the cost down. And I'll continue to show you the investments we put in. So I'm going to walk you through from the front narrow aisle. These are our narrow aisle picking. We have to stay in this building. We are growing very fast. We've had huge growth this year. We're growing next year as well. So I have to stay in this building as long as we can. That's why you see narrow aisle racking. We actually have somebody coming through and all electronic picking. So they're picking the high volume stuff on the bottom. The low volume stuff is on top to make sure that we've got the fastest movers where we don't have to go up on lifts and everything else. So we just have a heat going from Japan, and we do assemble one of them here, which is actually a really interesting story to talk about. But in general, we touch it all here. We make it, we package it, we test it, and we'll talk more about that. We test every single unit. I'm sure you guys have heard some of how we do things with EPA car, but I'll walk you through that as well. So, yeah.
So is that how you guys avoid? I mean, have you guys always produced stuff here, or is that how you guys have adapted to like the tariffs and all of that?
Oh, that's you hit 2 questions there, and I like it both. The question is, have we always produced things here, and how and what's happened with the tariffs? So, essentially, no. We used to be a distribution center. All we go when we first opened up, all we did was get product in and distribute it to North America. What we realized is to be competitive, we need to be able to be a manufacturer. We need to get into molding. We need to get into assembly. We need to get into the things that can make us more technically capable to make a better product. So that happened well back in the 80s. We started to transition. And then as the business grew, we just started adding, and that's when the facility started growing to the 5 different expansions. Regarding tariffs, it's a big issue for us. So you guys are probably aware of the kind of the back and forth between China and U.S. Mm-hmm. Certainly there's 25% tariffs coming, so we have to do some really creative things. It's a huge event. It's millions of dollar impact to us that we don't want to pass on. So my number 1 goal is to mitigate those costs. How do I get away from that? So we have resourced some things here internally from China. We're also actually sending out things, for instance, engine blocks. I'm getting technical, but you guys seem like you know this stuff pretty well. So I'm taking a magneto rotor and pulley. We're shipping over to Japan to assemble on engine blocks. Now that's a fully assembled engine. It's no longer a component or part of engine coming from China to the U.S. So now I'm not subject to those duties. So we're trying to do things, and it's all legitimate. We're trying to make sure we do things legitimate to make sure that we can mitigate the costs and minimize the cost of the tariffs. So that's a great question, and it does have an impact. My goal, without a doubt, is to not only mitigate the costs or minimize, but to exceed those. And it's going to be done by doing things better, more efficiently here, getting better product, and making a lot of the resourcing agreements that we discussed.
Well, that's smart, because if they go away in the future, then you're already set yourself up with this 25% buffer, so that you improved yourself, reduced your costs, and then that comes back to...
Absolutely. That is just a win-win. Absolutely. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the investments, too, that we're able to do. So we don't just take a net profit every year and say, oh, this is great, let's all go home and celebrate Christmas and be happy, right? We look at it as what out of that portion can we bring back and invest into the company. And a lot of it's the corporate office. So to be honest with you, the corporate office is so nice. We looked at the other ones. We just got approved from the board of Yamavico to redo the other offices. It sounds insignificant, but it's not. It's about people. We care about people. You work in a nice environment. We don't want anyone to feel like they're left out or that you don't get the same nice corporate office. So it's important that we invest in people and know that we care. Yeah. And it's really, really important. So you guys see that, and that's key. So it's important to know that we're all inclusive and that we do the best we can for everybody. Perfect. And the tariff stuff, yeah, if it goes away, it's been a lot of effort, but in general, we're already on track to be able to mitigate those costs, so it's all a win, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. I love it.
It's a long day of tour and classes, and now we are on a fancy bus, man, and we'll get ready to do some kind of social event where we all get to go hang out for the rest of the night and get to know each other. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool, man. I have to let everybody know I'm pretty excited about this, and we'll just see what the rest of the night brings. So I didn't bring my tripod or nothing, so it's just gonna be all handheld stuff. So it is what it is. But I'm out, man. Save this battery and talk to you guys later. They didn't want to tell us what we were doing. That's the bus we just rode. It's pretty nice inside it. It was dark inside, so I couldn't turn the camera on. But some place called K1 Speed. So I'm expecting something pretty cool. Jimmy Massey. Oh,
yes, sir.
Doug Wright. How's it going, man? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Looks like a speedway of some sort. There's race cars in the lobby. And there's a bar and grill. There's food. There's food. There's food. Yeah, it says bar and grill right there. I hope they're open.
Not in your world.
But I think we're gonna give Junior his debut in the YouTube world. So he's recording. He's gonna make a little short video, and I hope you guys can go show him some love. So make sure y'all do that. Don't know what his name is yet on YouTube. We'll figure all that out. We'll figure all that out when we get home. That was awesome, man. I gotta say. Who did I crash into? That was you? Both times? I know. I spun out and then I got crashed. Yeah, I lost it, man. I couldn't help it. I got you too? Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm digging into them turns.
Dude, that turn was fucking with me the whole time. That turn, Reno just kept blocking in.
I don't know if you can hear me. I gotta race again. We'll do this a second time. The race is ending now, so we're gonna hit the track. It's go time.
Get some card trophies away. In third place, where's Richie at? What's up, Richie?
Ain't first your last, Richie!
In second place, I had Tyler.
All right, Tyler.
And in first place was Jan.
All right, Jan.